Now, President Biden says a deal to secure the release of hostages and achieve a ceasefire in Gaza is on the brink of coming to fruition. A Palestinian official familiar with negotiations has told the BBC that terms of a deal between Israel and Hamas are being finalised. An Israeli official, meanwhile, told news agency Reuters that negotiations are in their advanced stages, with a deal possible in hours, days or more. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan also said a truce and hostage deal could be done this week. Well, this is what President Biden had to say about a potential deal.
We're pressing hard to close this. The deal we have structured would free the hostages, halt the fighting, provide security to Israel, and allow us to significantly surge humanitarian assistance to the Palestinians who've suffered terribly in this war that Hamas started.
Our Middle East correspondent Jonah Fisher has more details of the Israeli response to the negotiations.
We've heard some pretty strong voices against this deal here in Israel, including prominent members of Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet. One of them came out this morning with a tweet saying that he thought it would be a catastrophe for Israeli national security if this deal went ahead. So clearly, Mr. Netanyahu has quite a job to do. There was also a letter written to him as Prime Minister by 10 of his the members of the Knesset, 10 members of his own coalition, urging him not to make that deal.
And our Gaza correspondent Rushdie Abu-Alouf has been speaking to a Palestinian source close to the negotiations.
They said it's almost done. I mean, I have seen one time or maybe twice before where the Israeli delegation and the Hamas delegation are in the same building. The Egyptians, the Americans, the Qataris and everybody involved are in the same building trying to put the final touches, as this official told me, to this deal. We have very exclusive information about this deal, that the Israeli army will remain in Philadelphia corridor and Hamas accepted this, and the Israeli army will also remain within the area called the buffer zone, with a limit of like 800 meters to the border.
Well, Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says more than 46,500 people have been killed during the war. Israel says 94 hostages remain in Gaza, of whom 34 are presumed dead, as well as another 4 Israelis who were abducted before the war, 2 of whom are dead.